Greetings, Phil here from Slam. In last week's video I did a campfire bacon skillet bread. The recipe came from an old camping book that I had, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I was really happy with how it came out in the end. It was great. Tasted really good. It was fun to make the video. So this week I wanted to do another one. So I'm going to go to my backyard fire pit again. I'm going to use my cast iron skillet, only this time I'm going to make a pizza. So I'm really excited about this, and hopefully it turns out good. Alright, I got the fire going in the fire pit. I got the rocks set up so the grate can sit right on top. So once those burn down to coals, what I'm going to do is put the grate on, come back out with my cast iron pan, put it on there, get the pizza onto the cast iron pan, put another cast iron pan on top, and get some of the coals from underneath to go in that pan to hopefully kind of bake it in there. Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out, but first I just have to let the fire burn down. So this is the pan that I'll be using to make the pizza here. I think it'll be a good size, a little bit of a smaller pizza. I'm going to try to make it as thin as possible. But the issue, or the question that I have right now, is how to get the pizza into the hot pan. So if I had a pizza peel or something, that might work out pretty good, but my plan is to use parchment paper. I'm going to cut it to be a little bit bigger than the size of the pan, and then I can make the pizza on the parchment paper and then slide it into the hot cast iron pan. So hopefully it works, but that's the plan. Okay, here is the pizza dough. It was actually frozen pizza dough. I made it homemade, but the recipe I have makes a lot, so any leftovers I freeze. Okay, the pizza dough recipe is really easy. It's a tablespoon of yeast, just active dry yeast. Then it's 3 cups of lukewarm water. Then it's 6.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So I'm just gonna get this in here. And it doesn't matter the order you put everything in, because it all just gets mixed together at the same time. So that goes in like that. And then lastly, it would be a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt. So that's a little over a tablespoon. I'll just kind of put a little bit more in there. That's about right. And then this is Danish dough hook. So it's for making bread, but if you don't have one of these, like I assume you probably don't, you can just use a wooden spoon or a spatula. The goal is to just get everything mixed up together, but not over mixed. So you'll just mix it all up like this till it's pretty close to all the same kind of consistency here. There's no real super wet spots, no real patches of dry flour or little pockets of dry flour. You're not going to get all of them, and that's okay. So just kind of get around the edges. These food safe containers make the mixing a little bit easier, but you can do this in a big bowl too. So then like that, kind of get it around the outside. Okay, and just pull everything off here like this. Okay, and then once it's all mixed up, all you have to do, cover it up. I usually use a plate with a little gap in there like that. Let it sit at room temperature for about 3 hours or until it doubles in size. Then after that, you could make a pizza right away, but I think if you freeze it, it actually gets a better consistency. It's a little more chewy. So that's how you make the pizza dough. Shape it right here on the parchment paper. Alright, seems to be sticking to the parchment paper a little bit, but I've cooked bread on this before and it's come off once it's baked, so Hopefully it'll work or I'll be eating a lot of paper. Alright, time to build this thing. It's not perfectly round, but that's what we call artisan. So I got some sauce here. Leave a little bit of crust around the edge. Looks pretty good. I got some cheese. The cheese is mixture of mozzarella and sharp cheddar. So, get the cheese on here. Yeah. If you're making a pizza, don't skimp on the quality of the cheese. Alright. So now I got the sauce, the cheese. I'm gonna put some salami. Ooh, yeah. Some salami here. And onion. Couple of pieces of onion. Okay, that's good. Now these are sweet and hot pickled peppers. Put a few of these on here. I like a little bit of heat. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then the last thing I'm going to put on is some oregano. Ooh, this smells really good already. Alright, now that the pizza is built, I'm going to bring it outside and see if I can cook it over that fire.
Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, that's really hot. Pan on here. Ooh. Okay. Alright, that feels pretty darn hot now. I'm going to try to slide the pizza onto there and then cover it up with the other pan. Okay. Ooh. It's like a perfect fit. My other pan here with some coals I scooped out from the bottom. I have no idea how long this is supposed to cook for, so I guess I'll just check it every once in a while. And make sure I remember to use my big glove. Actually, I better put it on now. This thing, so I don't burn my hand in the cast iron when it heats up. I'll give it a few minutes and then check it. Alright, let's check it. It's been about 10 minutes. So I'm going to check to see how it's going here. Ooh, definitely hot in there. Cheese is melty, getting a little bubbly. There's a lot of liquid around the outside. Probably some grease from the salami and maybe a little bit of liquid from the dough or the cheese. So what I'm going to do is put the cover back on and leave it a little bit cracked like that. So maybe it'll let some of the steam out and let some of the moisture out. But it's looking pretty good. Okay, it's been a total of about 20 minutes. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Still some grease on the top there, but wow, that smells really good. So let me see if I can just pull this off by the parchment paper. Let me look underneath. Oh yeah, there's some color under there too. So let's see if I can slide this out. There we go. Now let's take it inside and try it. Man, that smells good.
Okay, so here is the finished pizza. And it looks pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Now let's see if I can get this parchment paper off or if it's fused to the bottom. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Slid right off. Looks like with a little bit of help of salami grease, but I'll take it. That looks great. Got a little crispiness to it. I can hear it. So let me cut into it. Ooh, it's very crispy. Get this side here. All right, and there it is. Cast iron campfire pizza. Let's take a look at the bottom. This is the most critical part. See how we did. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Not burnt. Little bit of crisp. You can tell it's going to be nice and chewy. Okay, looks good, smells good. Time for the taste. A little bit hot, but. Wow, that is really good. Better than I even expected. Everything got cooked, the salami got cooked. We get another piece, another bite with a big piece of that salami in there. Wow. Good flavor combination, but the cooking on the cast iron, super chewy crust, but it's got that nice bottom. Oh my god, this is really good. Another success, man. This is awesome. Courtney, come here, try this.
Alright, this looks so good.
It is, it's really good.
I don't want the piece that you had. Alright. I'll tell you if it's a success. Ooh, nice undercarriage. Wait, how hot is this?
It's not that hot, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Stanley, you don't get a piece. Isn't that good?
Ooh, it's just like a pizza oven. Like when we do it in the oven,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's different because it's like the whole bottom is cooked. You be quiet. The whole bottom is cooked, but you still get a little chew in the middle.
You can't have any stand-up. Yeah, it came out really good. Cooked longer than I expected. It cooked for probably about 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it could have come out any better.
No. Ooh, those peppers are good too.
Yeah, they are. Of course, it's got a little bit of grease on the top, but that's just like flavor juice.
Alright.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next week. We'll have more, but I'm not sure what we're doing next week for a video, but this cast iron cooking thing has been pretty fun, and this was another success. See you later.
Bye.